Guys, this is Riddhi Radia from Tech by Ara YouTube channel. In this video, I am gonna talk about a problem which is of counting occurrence of a particular element in an array. So let's get started. So our problem is counting number of occurrences of particular element in an array. So let's understand what is the problem. Let me explain you what we have to do in this problem. So you will be given an input from the user. For example, you have given an array containing elements like so this is an input array. So user will give the target element, that is the element which user want its occurrence. Means suppose user gives x equal to 4. So we need to find how many times 4 occurred in this array. So if we count 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 4 have been occurred in this array. So output should be 3. So this is the problem of counting number of occurrence of a particular element in an array. So I hope you have understood the question and the what solution we have to derive. We'll create one function that will give the number of occurrence of element. So we'll write static. We have to return integer. We'll give name to our method as count occurrences. In this, we'll pass an array which will be given by the user and the target element x, for which we have to find the number of occurrence. So we'll first initialize the count equal to 0 because we haven't started traversing in the array yet. Once we start traversing and we found that element, we'll do count plus plus. So what we'll do is we'll run a for loop int I equal to 0 to I less than array dot length and I plus plus. So if ARR of I is equal to target element, that is x, in our case which is 4, we'll do count plus plus. Okay, this is done. Now our function is ready. Now let's write some code in main method so that we can implement it. So first of all, we'll take a size of an array from user. So scanner sc equal to new scanner system dot in, and we'll tell user to enter the size of an array, and we'll store that size in variable n. Now an array ARR new, as we have to take input pointer array of size, and we have to. So for that we'll run for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than n is size of an array given by the user I plus plus, and now we'll take elements of an array one by one from the user. So first of all we'll print enter n elements, so that user will be able to understand that now he or she have to enter the elements of an array. Now we'll one by one take values. and insert into our array. So with this for loop, we'll get the elements of an array, and finally we'll print the number of occurrence of a particular element. So for that, we'll first have to ask a user, enter the element you want the count of, something like that. And we'll take that element which is x. So we'll take that target element, and now we'll pass that target element and array to our method count occurrences, and which will carry out further operation and will return us our total count of that particular element. So the number of occurrences of element is, we pass count occurrences ARR and target element x. So which will finally return us the count. This is giving error because we haven't given the return statement. So we want the count, right? So we have to return count. As it is taking integer, so we'll get the count of particular element and we will return that count. Let me check the whole code, is it right or not. Oops, this should be outside loop, otherwise it will print many times enter an error. So yeah, now I think it's perfect. Let's run it. Run Java. So first it's asking for a size of an array. So we'll see here what we have taken. So our array size is 8. So we'll type 8. Now we'll have to enter elements. So we'll take this element so that we can verify if our output is correct or not. Okay. So 186, 424 and 64. So we'll take 186, 424, 64. Let me hit enter. So now it's asking for element you want the count of. So for example, we have taken here 4 as our target element. So we'll take that only and we'll type 4. So our output is 3. Now let us check, is element occurring 3 times in an array? Let's check. So 1, 2 and 3. We got the same output. Now let's try one more time. So now we'll take the same array. You can take any elements, but we'll take same elements. The size of array. Okay, we'll take 4 elements. So let me take 1, 7, 2, 7. So now it's asking for target element which we want count of. So let me type 2. So the answer is 1. Let us check. So as we can see, 2 has occurred only one time. So count is 1. So this is how we can count the number of occurrences of a particular element in an array.